guys, and today we have here our duel with Qliphort, and hopefully you guys have had a lovely Friday, I believe. It is today, yeah it is. And let's see, hand not so good, maybe because I don't know. God, I love opening up with hands like these. I was thinking when I was building the deck of trying out Hidden Armory as a way to both search and cycle your sacrifices. I thought that would be interesting. Specifically with Pot of Riches in the deck, so with a Pendulum monster, it wouldn't have been too horrible. I thought that would be an interesting tech card. I wonder if people would start using that. Speaking about Hidden Army and equip spell cards, Snatch Steal got banned again. I said this when I did the ban list reaction. I feel there needs to be a card in the game that you can just top deck and then go from having nothing to having everything. Snatch Steal was that card. Ooh. Nekroz. Well then. Let's see, is he running Nekroz or is he running Relinquished? I'd love him if he's running Relinquished. The chances are he's running Nekroz. If he was running Relinquished, then yeah, I'd win. I'd just win. But nope, he is running Nekroz. Anyways, with Snatch Steal, like, it was that card you can top deck, take your opponent's biggest monster, their best monster, and then you could end up winning that game. And I feel there needs to be a way to come back in this game. Like, there shouldn't be a point at which, like, sometimes I've noticed in games, depending on if you looking at your hand and looking at how many cards your opponent has, knowing what cards they do have, like, you can tell at what point you're at a serious disadvantage where you're most likely going to lose the game. You can get that MST, so at least my scout doesn't get MST. Hopefully he overextends so I can reject him. But then again, now he's gonna Trishul me, so yeah. I'm gonna get screwed by that. But anyways, yeah, Qliphort. Snatch Steal. There needs to be this card in game that you can top deck and hopefully get out of a pinch. I'm thinking if they allotted Morphing Draw where it was only you, and you had to discard at least one card. And yes, this is actually no, it isn't my first duel with them. Since the ban list, I did do a little bit of testing, but I haven't done too much. I really wanted to get these two videos, the deck profile and this duel recorded real quickly. But anyways, as far as this game goes, yeah, if Morphing Draw was eroded where it was only your cards and you had to discard at least one card, I feel it would be really decent. Top deck and set them. Your opponent attacks into them, you draw, you get a +4, and then you draw during your turn, so you get a pretty much a +5. I feel that would be decent in this game, but I couldn't say for certain. So yeah, I feel there needs to be a way into this game. And besides that, as far as the ban list goes, like, Vanities to 1 really hurt Yosenjus. We are getting Loser Turn, which will pretty much restore Yosenjus, and they'll be pretty good. But in that comes out in May, so that in between period, Yosenjus are gonna be really hard. Because Yosenjus, their basic strategy, their idea for Yosenjus was do as much damage as you can, hopefully more damage than what your opponent can do. And with cards like Vanities, you could just activate if your opponent can't play, and then you summon out 3 monsters and do a whole bunch of attacking. Now, like, there's nothing. I've tried Rivalry, I've tried Gozen, I've tried Mistake, it just doesn't really work that well. And so I will be doing a Yosenju deck profile eventually. So he is going to Jinus. Does he have that gun here? Has he searched gun here? He searched Decisive Armor. Okay. What are you gonna do, Mister? And I draw into that card. Lovely. Oh wow, I can't believe I forgot of that card. There's this Frontline Observer, I believe is the name of the card. That's a good searcher for Mr. Scout. He's a really good searcher because during your end phase, you can add Scout to your hand or any Earth Pendulum monster. During your next turn end phase, if he's still face up on the field, you can tribute him and then add a Earth Monster from the deck. So he's gonna get that 1 prep off, so he's gonna go plus here for days. Hopefully he doesn't banish my face down, because that would be happy. Why do you go for Colossalus? I don't know what you're doing. At least he's running Jin. Like, I've heard some people don't run Jin. I know I don't have an outer Jin in this deck other than just over, just attacking over, which would make me lose on here. And if he tristles me now, he has a 50% chance of hitting the card. But if I can rip a scout, I mean, I don't understand what happened. Like, I remember playing against Qliphort and being like, okay, you open up triple scout every turn. Like, that's how I've known Qliphort since they came out, and now they get scout goes to 2, and they don't open up the scout to save their lives. You still have 3 summoner arts, still have 3 odd eyes. It's just, and odd eyes will never go down to 2, or never get hit, period, because he's a character monster. They might put him down to 2, but I don't think they want to hit him too badly. You're hitting the wrong card, too. You Jin me, that's for sure. And I'm gonna get wrecked here. So I don't want to use Bajeki if I don't have anything, though. Does he hit only back up? Oh, that sucks. He can also hit my monster, so if I set Champ Linux, he'll just destroy it. And apparently, I don't know, but apparently it's not like Alucard, which doesn't make sense why it's not like Alucard, but I remember once being in a situation where I had a continuous track that he activated that, I chained it, and was still destroyed, I believe. So Decisive Armor is weird, but rulings in Yu-Gi-Oh! They don't make sense. Oh, they kinda do. They're just really, really stupid. So traveling at really slow flame rate, we already know who's pretty much won and lost his match. I'm gonna be back real quick. Alright, I am back at 7:53 in this meeting. Actually not. I'm just going to Jackie him disc. He's gonna do Gunir though. Who knows? Cool beans. And then he's gonna pretty much just wreck me. Probably gonna activate Trample Linux just so he can't Trishul me. But yeah. No, one of the cards that recently came out, Pero, that card's really good, but I'm not sure how to incorporate it in decks. Like, you can use Phoenix Ring Wind Blast with him, and stuff like that, and with Sinister Serpent being legal, that makes it possible, but yeah, they can still have Freddy consistency issues. I wonder if, I feel like there needs to be a new form of hat, or with Artifact Molotov at 1, I don't see that happening. I feel a new hat deck would really, really balance things out in this format. And hey, we did just see the Trap Tricks cards get reprinted, so that wouldn't be bad. I don't think Trap Trick Trapple MMO, has that been reprinted? Wasn't that in Astral Pack 6 also? I don't know. So what are you gonna do, mister? What are you gonna do? I have the 3 Summoner Art, I have the 2 Scouts, and I have the 3... So I have 8 cards out of 32, which means I have a little bit less than, more than a 1 in 4 chance of drawing into a Scout or a card that can get me a Scout. So it isn't the best of chances, but still decent, to say the least. That is something, I don't even know if in real life in Yu-Gi-Oh! If you can actually count your deck. I believe you can, and I see people do it once they get to like really low. It's like, oh, I only have 5 cards left in my deck. Gunir, you did not use Gunir last time? There's that Trishula that he can't use on me, but he's gonna use Gaia anyways to get rid of my disc. Oh, he's just gonna attack anyways. So let's see. Can I top deck something? If I can top deck a scout, I can play. I can play. That is for certain. For certain. And he has a face down? What? This is nekroz. That must be MST, so that means GG. Or it's an ritual spell card. Hey. Let's see how long we can survive. No, I definitely have a 1 in 4 chance, but if I draw into an odd eyes, it's GG. I can't do anything with odd eyes. Yep, called it. So, he can summon another monster and attack for game. And I top deck scout. I will have 11 life points. Hopefully, I can get off one search. I could go for towers, I think. Maybe. Probably not. He has that Manju, which puts him at 39. So that is GG, sir. GG. Again, I didn't open up the best of. Maybe you shouldn't run 3 per trampolinix. Maybe it should only be 2. But then again, like, I have plenty of consistency cards. I have the 3 odd eyes, I have the 3 summoners art, and I have 2 dualities and 3 upstart. And then I have 2 scouts, which is a card you want to get to. So it doesn't make sense to me how I don't see scout. And so this could be something that comes up. Consistency issues might be a big thing this format. And as long as Qliphort's are a thing, you're definitely not going to see other decks run upstart. It was semi-limited, sir. But, yeah. Yeah, so it can be really bad, this format. I still think nekroz are arguably the best deck. Like, if you think nekroz got hit really bad this format, no, they didn't. They lost 3 cards. That is all. And the deck can then replace those 3 cards with 3 Rhoda, so you can still first turn Jin. All you need is a Manju, a Senju, a Gishki Chain, Colossalus, or a Brio, or a Unicorn, or a Vladimir, or a Prep. And if you run Rhoda, now you can have Rhoda 2 to get you either Shred or to get you Colossalus. So nekroz still have plenty of consistency. And then you have 3 upstarts on top of that that you could run instead. You have Sonic Foot, you have Gishki Chain, which people don't run. I don't know if I've said this before, but you could run a mainly water build of nekroz. Put in 3 Gishki Chain, 3 Manju, 3 Gishki Chain, Spiritual Water, and Master in Second Acid. Congratulations. You have a water build that isn't that bad. But as far as Qliphorts go, they got hit. They got hit really, not as bad as Burning Abyss, but they got hit decently. So this format is still new. We have no clue what the decks are going to look like. Again, hopefully based off of this duel and based off of the deck profile that you guys will check out. There will be a link at the end of this video. You guys can get an idea and can start thinking about what these decks need. So, thank you guys for watching, and don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. See you guys later.